Welcome, Grizzlies fans, this afternoon, Saturday afternoon, lacrosse.
Nice.
Nothing better than that. Your Goffstown Grizzlies versus the 7-5 St. Thomas Saints.
Great day for lacrosse, Kev. Nice, bright, sunny skies.
Exactly.
Looks like everybody's ready to roll.
Yeah, your Grizzlies riding a two-game winning streak here, right? Hashtag winning streak.
We're going for number 3.
Going for number 3. Grizzlies last couple of games looking really sharp, possessing the ball, moving the ball quickly, moving around. I think the young team's finally coming into their own now.
It looks to be. We seem to have a little snafu in yesterday's game. I think we got a little complacent towards the end, and the score came up quick, and got tied at the end. Had to go into overtime, but a quick goal by Peyton Bickford, and we take the win.
Yeah, credit Keene's defense yesterday, packing it in with that tight zone. I think that threw us for a loop there. Everyone we've played so far this year has been an extended man-to-man, and we'll see what we got today. I think both teams now fighting for their playoff lives. St. Thomas probably in a little better position right now. We're in one of those win, keep going, and see, we got one game at a time.
So Goffstown really doesn't have anything to lose, so hopefully they just go right at this, and we can call it a win at the end.
Yeah, come out firing. So, all right, Peyton Bickford getting ready to take the draw for your Grizzlies. Caleb Gorton, long stick near side. Nick Nault, short stick on the far side.
Face off for St. Thomas. We got Ryan Flanagan, and we got looks like Aiden Crisp and Tim Bouchard.
Full house today in the Grizzly Den.
It looks it. Face off win by Peyton Bickford. Hustled in quick for Nick Nault for the touch. Let's hope those passes are going to change for the day here. Peyton coming back on. Quick pass, quick moves. Defense looks like they're going to go for a man on defense. St. Thomas with picking up that bad pass from Goffstown. See what they can do with their first run at offense. Kev handling the difficult task of trying to get the clock scheduled the same for the screen.
Sorry for that silence here. Trying to multitask. My wife's right, I can't multitask. Let's focus on the job here. St. Thomas with the ball in the alley, ball up top. Working around, Charlie Keith kind of mirroring his guy, giving him a little bit of room up top.
St. Thomas's middies today. We have number 27, Aiden Crisp, 53, Brendan Tersolo, and number 4, Tim Bouchard. Let's see what Aiden's going to do here. Nice cover right there by Charlie Keith.
St. Thomas pulling it out. Driving, Max Lajeunesse playing some quick D. Good slide by Charlie.
Quick shot.
That should be Goffstown ball. Good ball. Good hustle, boy White.
St. Thomas has got some speed right there, I see.
Speed and size.
And look at that. You know what? They got appear to have an offensive line and a defensive line. A couple guys came off on that one. Going right back on now for the switch.
Okay. Chappie playing some good D there, staying on his hands. Not getting rid of the ball. Back up top.
See, without Sarah here, we're running into technical difficulties.
All right.
Dave, you're supposed to pick up the slack on this.
All right.
We got a new cameraman today. We got David here with us today.
David handling the camera duties. So far, so good. We just get some internet connection. We can get that clock working for you guys there on the screen.
Chappie coming down in. Pass off to Devin. Going to a hold here to get Bickford back over the line and see what they can do. So far, score 0-0. 9 minutes left. 9 minutes. Seem to be evenly matched right now, Kev. Well, yes, they are, Joe.
Doing the voices of Joe and Kevin today, Joe McCarthy.
Joe McCarthy.
Okay, Ben O'Brien with that ball, taking it behind the net. Pass out to the alley.
Not a lot of fans in the stands today, Kev.
No, I think they're all doing their yard work. Game started a couple minutes early today. Crowd should start coming here momentarily.
Get a little lawn work done, plant some flowers.
That's right. Nick Nault with the ball up top. Slowly cutting through the middle. Drawing that double.
Oh,
Gets
lost
the ball
his
at X,
defense guy.
lost his defender. Quick shot, nice save by the keep.
Got to shoot that one more at the feet, not at the belly. Quick switch by St. Thomas. Some fast legs in there. No touch yet. St. Thomas with the touch. Number 27, Aiden Crisp with the ball. Pass over to number 10, which I don't have a name for. To the other guy. We'll call him the other guy.
The other guy today. 10 on 10. La Jeunesse on 10 for St. Thomas.
New guy coming in. St. Thomas looks like they're setting up something.
St. Thomas, yeah, driving through the middle. Max forcing him out to the alley. Quick double. Slide by Nick Nault there. Chappie now on the ball.
Chappie
Forcing him to X.
with that typical defense of his,
Yeah.
that great defense.
With that movement behind the ball, St. Thomas attackman trying to get out of the way, gets into the crease, turnover to Goffstown.
Quick touch by Nick Nault. Going to a yellow. We got Nick Mason in there. Max LaJeunesse. Ben O'Brien.
Eric Dubois
Eric
and Devin
Dubois.
Young.
Devin Young. Peyton Bickford coming back on. Had to do a stick switch.
All right, Bickford with the ball here in the alley, getting ready to drive his shorty. Yep. Trying to draw that second. Nothing there. Over to Mason. Mason up to Max LaJeunesse up top. Good ball movement so far by your Grizzlies. Dubois with the ball. Little razzle-dazzle.
Ooh, nice headshot. I think they missed that one.
One of these refs are from yesterday.
That must be the one that didn't make the call.
Right. Left his flags at home.
Right.
All right, Max LaJeunesse the ball up top.
Looks like a similar defense to Blackbird yesterday, although they are pulling on a little bit, but they seem to be backing down into the nets as soon as we clump down in. So
they're extending out when we get the ball quick on their recovery, sort of like our defense was yesterday.
Exactly.
Yeah, Dubois quick pass over to Bick. Bick over to Mason up top.
Nick going to take a run.
Yeah, here we go.
Give that
Driving
slicing
right,
shot.
Get some space. Ooh,
A little high.
just over the crossbar. Devin Young back there to keep possession. Be here at the quick restart any second. All right.
I was watching Ryan Flanagan when they were warming up, and I think this is going to be. If you want to get a shot by him, I think you got to go. I think you got to go low.
Gonna have to go low.
Yeah, he seemed to have high taken care of. And of course, with that dry dirt, you don't know where the ball's going to bounce. So I think I'd go for that option.
Exactly. A couple of bouncers. Eric Dubois taking his shorty. Nope, nothing there on the quick slide over to Devin in the alley. Okay, back to Nick Mason up top. Nick driving, lots of room.
Yep.
There you go.
Did I call it?
You called it.
That's a goal for Nick Mason.
Nick Mason.
Nice bounce shot.
1-0, your Grizzlies.
He must have overheard me. And they say I don't know anything.
That's
Kev.
right.
Grizzly goal scored by number 11, Nick Mason.
So we're going back out to the center X. Peyton Bickford going for hopefully a second win at the center dot. St. Thomas trying someone new. Oh, no. Peyton losing that one. So Peyton 1-1 so far today.
Pick 1-1. All right. Long pole coming up with that one on the faceoff. St. Thomas getting their touch. Setting up their offense here. All right, St. Thomas working that ball around. Ooh, the second time that attackman drives through the crease. I don't think he can see that big, thick white line that's over there.
And I was going to say, sometimes you play on some fields and the lines are light, but these are pretty crisp. So
All right. That's
no excuse for that one.
Nope.
Probably pull him off.
I don't know what happened there. Looks like that one just hopped out of Max's stick. St. Thomas on the ground ball. All right, driving. All right, St. Thomas up top now.
Seeing again what they can do. They seem to be very quick. I'll give them that. Haven't seen much as far as action goes. They keep stepping in the goalie box, in the crease. And
perennially a strong team. So we'll have our hands full today, that's for sure.
And you said their record again was for St. Thomas?
7-5.
7-5.
7-5. Couple of quality wins in there. Couple of close losses against some top caliber teams. St. Thomas trying to drive through Bickford. Bickford forcing them out to the outside. Quick pass up top. Just outside, Rondo making chase. Just edged out by St. Thomas. St. Thomas going to have the quick restart here.
So that was the first shot by St. Thomas, a little wide.
Little technical difficulty, so it probably says 0-0-0 on the time on your bottom of your screen right now. We'll get that fixed at the end of this quarter. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. 1-0 Goffstown over St. Thomas. Chappie giving chase. Hits somebody in the middle. Finn coming up with that ball. Nice clear to Bick. Bick being harassed by St. Thomas player. Got Nick Mason in the middle. No. Bick working his magic. Getting through, draws the triple. Gets
nice
to
fast.
DuBois over to Devin Young, who draws the flag.
Oh, he lost the tip of his stick. Broke stick, I think.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, we got a broken stick.
Yeah, the ref's already pointing out to the St. Thomas coach they're not going to take anything today. No grief.
It's a sunny day, and they want to have a good day.
Exactly. St. Thomas coach trying to argue that call. Ref having nothing of that. All right, little miscommunication going on right now. St. Thomas is man down. This just getting guys out there.
St. Thomas man down. I think that some people were confused by Devin's broken stick and what the call was. So that was a slash, I believe.
Yeah, 1 minute. Goffstown's man up. DuBois, Devin, Ben O'Brien, Max Lajeunesse, Peyton Bickford, and Nick Mason. Devin with the ball at X over to Eric DuBois. Wheels it over to Bick. Bick's got that. Skips that over to Ben O'Brien.
Went for the no-look pass on that one.
Ben to Mason, back to Bick. You got DuBois wide open, again to Devin.
Ooh. Can't have the passes like that, Kev. They got to be accurate, especially when you're trying to move that ball around fast.
They were wheeling it pretty good. All right, let's see what Goffstown
should be doubling here. Somebody should be
doubled.
doubled.
Everybody should be covered at least. I would see Bick's trying to seal off the goalie here. Devin giving chase to St. Thomas's pole, rushing upfield, trying to go coast to coast. High pass should come up Goffstown. Nope. St. Thomas.
Nice save.
Finn with sticking his shin out there with the save.
Fantastic save there. There goes Rondo. Rondo with the red shoes, wheeling up the field. Nice job. Penalty is almost out.
3 minutes to go in the quarter. Devin Young with the ball, top of the box, gets his touch.
We are even. So back to 6-on-6. It's funny, I'm counting the penalties inside the hut here.
Yeah,
that's the first I've heard that. Yelling out the window.
That's right. Griffin Cook, first action of the game. Nick Mason at the top of the box. Going to drive his guy right. Here he goes. Lots of space.
Oh, caught on the other stick, but
St. Thomas deflecting that ball down.
Nick with the recovery.
Mason with the ground ball.
Oh, wide open.
Nice pass.
Nice look.
That was pretty. Mason picking up the deflection, gets it over to Bick at X. Hits a cutting Ben O'Brien.
St. Thomas didn't see him sneaking in the back.
2 minutes left in the first quarter. Goffstown 2, St. Thomas 0.
St. Thomas's defense, they seem to be started off well. Just happened to lose Ben O'Brien on that cut.
Exactly.
Someone missed the slide. So referee today going center dirt.
Yeah, unlike yesterday, we were using different sides of the patch.
Left and right yesterday.
Yeah. Well, this one's, you're not getting any advantage, right? Smack dab in the middle. Caleb Gorton near side, Griffin Cook on the far side.
He's going to dig it out.
They do the dance in the middle. The Dust Bowl arrives. Bick pissed back to Caleb. Caleb, again, surest hands in the state, right? Snag that one in the air.
He knows how to use that.
Gets that back to Rondo.
Nice.
You got Chappie here. Nice cross field. We're going to see the Chappie cannon.
Oh, he's got the line.
Chappie Cannon.
Great shot, a little high over the net, but we'll take that.
12 games in, we finally see the Chappie Cannon.
Oh, wide
Nice.
open again.
Oh!
Griffin Cook said, look what I got, but
I think
didn't have it.
Griffin was looking to see what was left in the net before he caught that ball.
Fighting hard.
St. Thomas coming up with the ground ball.
What to say on that last transition by Goffstown, the Goffstown defense did a great job passing to one another, getting the ball up so Chappie could run it up.
They did a great job of crossing the field there, switching sides. You had St. Thomas doubling the ball and switch it to the far side. All right, here we go. Ball, Ben O'Brien near side, gets the touch. Back up to Cookie up top. Skips it all the way over to Bick. Settled offense here. Let's see what we can do. Bick driving left. Looking to see if he can get that double. Gets that double. Over to Cookie. Over to Matty Fleming. Matty Fleming getting his first goal of the year yesterday. Ben O'Brien hits DuBois.
Oh, off the post. Off the post. That was a great cut.
That
I think
was very nice.
Hopefully we're going to keep utilizing that cut because
DuBois coming in from the backside, cutting in the middle. That hit post or keeper shaft?
Hit the post.
Yeah.
Ooh, bad pass by St. Thomas. Going to Goffstown's
Good
way.
ride with Goffstown. 43 seconds left in the first.
Looks like St. Thomas definitely utilizing a different, defensive and offensive line here.
Yeah.
Seems like 2 guys on, 2 guys off, sometimes 3. So
they got a definite, like you said, definite set of defensive middies there.
we have 30 seconds left here in the first.
Nick Mason with that ball up top. Draws the defender. Nothing there. Is going to pull it out over to Ben O'Brien. Back to Nick. Set it up to Bick. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Bick wheeling and dealing. Shoots low, but that much space, a goalie like that, he's going to eat that up all day.
Straight on shot. Yep.
All right.
See what Rondo's going to come up with that one.
Another good ride by Goffstown, forcing the errant pass.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Goffstown 2, St. Thomas 0.
So far, I see. So we're getting ready here in the second period. So far, Goffstown, we got 2 is up by 2 to 0.
2-0.
No other explanation besides good play so far. Good cuts on the inside for Goffstown, which has resulted in 2 great shots.
Yeah, good ball movement, good off-ball movement by Goffstown. Off-ball movement, getting into position, cutting. There at the end of that first quarter, Eric DuBois coming in from the backside, cutting, making that shot off the pass. Oh, that would have been a nice third goal.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Bick at the face-off X. Max Lajeunesse near side. Caleb Gorton far side.
Bick with the quick kick out. Oh, and a push. Bick's going to take that one. I think he sold that one a little.
You think he sold that one?
He might have a little bit. That's all right, though. We'll take it because it's ours. Max Lajeunesse driving in, being tacked by number 19, Andrew Gepard.
Devin Young wheeling and dealing from behind, draws that second. Oh, DuBois with the second look of the game, close, right?
Getting hung up in one of St. Thomas's stick.
All right.
Out of bounds.
Sorry about my frenetic pace of speech there, using that word second day in a row, but I think we've got our technical issues all worked out.
I'm glad to see you got it worked out.
Yeah. Nick Mason.
Blocked partially by number 7.
I think he was shocked after he got by that guy that he had that much room, nobody with the slide.
That was a good run.
Yeah, Matty Fleming coming off, Charlie Keith coming in.
Goalie popping out. Yeah. Let's see what they're going to do with that.
Goffstown doing a good job blocking off.
Got a man-on-man situation here. St. Thomas with the touch.
Coleman on the ball.
We didn't see Coleman yesterday.
No, I don't know if he was under the weather.
Well, we're kind of all under the weather, right?
Oh, Joe 1,
today's
0.
sunny weather.
That's right. Yep. Chappie on his hands.
Wild shot.
Yep. He's cutting through.
Jojo Grayella.
Yeah, St. Thomas maintaining possession. All right. Goffstown playing man-to-man. Coleman on the ball right now.
Great defense right there, too.
Charlie Keith with the quick slide. All right, St. Thomas pulling that out, trying to get into a settled offense here. Looked like he wanted to take Max there, but he thinks twice about that. Max is going to try and just force him out to the alley. Make him use his left.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
got it out. He got it away. Actually, I don't know if
He
it flew
did,
out of his
right.
stick or if he made that pass, but
But
either way, it ended
don't-
up in St. Thomas.
I don't think he wanted to shoot left though. He was one of those. You know, I had it in my left hand, but that was about it.
I think if he beat Max on the left side, he was going to quickly come around to the right.
Exactly.
The height, I think, the height advantage he had on Max there makes the
St.
difference.
Thomas with the restart.
Oh, bad pass. There should be an over and back.
That should be over and back.
I called it.
You did. The ref waited a couple seconds on that one. He
I
wanted
have
to
my
make sure
pink shirt on today.
Yeah.
Or sorry, salmon. I have my salmon-colored shirt on today.
And I have my away team shirt.
There you go.
Max Lajeunesse over to Ben O'Brien in the near box. Yes. Your announcing crew. Yeah, we're your crack announcing crew.
Exactly.
Ben O'Brien to DuBois. Back over to Mason up top. Good ball movement right now. Max Lajeunesse over to Cookie.
I will say, I think that, they're playing a great game right now, Goffstown is, and they're going to need to continue it. 4 quarters.
Yep, exactly. We've got to get a full 4-quarter effort, right? Cookie's still working. He's got that short stick. He's inverted on the crease.
The
Shot, and we've got the penalty.
Got a 1 minute penalty for a slash behind the net. Goffstown's going to go man up.
Hate to ask this, Joe. I wasn't paying attention. I was working on the clock. Did we win the face-off to start the quarter?
Yes, we did. So put that in your stats.
My unofficial official stats.
Unofficial official.
Okay, Goffstown's man up, unit up. Had some good looks last time they were man up. See if they can capitalize this time. Errant pass right off the start.
Good defense.
Yeah, right over Devin's head.
Almost hit him right in the head.
We got a
Goffstown's
scrum
gotta
here
be
on
there.
their side. That should come up white. Nick
It is.
Mason with the ball.
Scooping through. I say it all the time. Got to scoop through.
Yeah. Little sideline discussion by the coaches. Coach Lewis calling for a timeout. Ref was right there. Didn't hear it. St. Thomas coach saying, I would have given it to you, Josh.
Well, bad pass there by Max Lajeunesse. I don't know what quite happened there, but Nick Mason was running off, and the ball just popped out.
Yep. And we're even.
So with the score 2-0. Oh, got a wide open shot. Oh, just to the left side of Finn's shoulder. 2-1. Quick shot, left open. Oh, we got something. Not sure what's going on.
Penalty wasn't released, Joe. St. Thomas was quick on that. They ended up with 6 guys on the field while St. Thomas had the penalty. Ends up no goal.
No goal.
No goal.
Whew. Maybe that's why he was left all alone, right?
That's right.
So Goffstown ball making a quick move down the field.
Yeah, see if Goffstown can
Get the quick
capitalize.
touch. So they're still in. So they were still in penalty. I get it.
There was about 10 seconds left in that penalty. They did a quick substitution, scored, goal taken away. Let's see if Goffstown capitalized, make that a 2-goal swing in favor of the good guys.
Nice cut right there.
Devin Young
Good
wheeling and dealing. They
look.
do.
Score. Yep.
They make that one count. That was
That's a
pretty.
goal.
That was pretty.
Griffin Cook wasn't sure of his footing. He had to look down, make sure he wasn't standing in the crease.
Yep. 3-0 Goffstown Grizzlies.
Nice job.
Assisted on the play by number 3, Devin Young.
St. Thomas taking a quick timeout. They want to discuss this. We are 4 minutes, almost like 4 strong minutes into the second period, and Goffstown Grizzlies up 3-0 right now.
Yep.
St. Thomas.
7:44 left in the quarter. Goffstown 3, St. Thomas 0.
St. Thomas wants to talk this over. And as they're doing their timeout, I'm looking over and I'm seeing an old comeback here. Stephen DuBois.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at the sideline. You get Stephen DuBois. You get Sam Sharon. I think I saw Nick O'Leal at one point.
So we got some throwbacks here. All playing college ball themselves.
They are playing college ball. Yeah. That was Cookie on that goal?
Yes, it was. Griffin Cook, number 5.
Very nice. Very nice.
A nice cut from all the way around the backside. Nobody watching him. It seemed like that's what our goals were yesterday. Hopefully we continue doing the same thing. Shake the man is what I say. You see the back of his helmet? That's when you move.
Right, exactly.
In case anybody else wants to use those words of advice.
St. Thomas right now doesn't have any answers for the Goffstown offense. Hopefully they fail this exam today.
Exactly.
All right, Bick going to take the draw. We got Caleb Gorton on the far side. We got Nick Nault here on the near side as your short stick midi. Early on, St. Thomas, a lot of miscommunication. Trying to get the substitutions on and off, and having trouble communicating.
They were doing a great job of substituting everything, but because there's just been so much ball movement back and forth, I think some of them were getting a little confused.
Bick wins the ball to himself, gets that quickly over to Dubois.
A quick touch.
Gets it over to Nick Nault. Bick doing his part of the job today, right? Winning those face-offs so we can get possession.
Yeah, seems like everybody's doing their
the make it and take it mentality. I like that.
Yep.
Get the goal, get possession, get right back. Nick Nault with the ball far side. Driving through the alley. Gets through one St. Thomas defender.
High shot. High shot over the net.
Nick Nault, your lefty. They were playing him on the left side. I think they were anticipating him to go right. Quick restart over to Eric. Back up to Maddie. Over to Nault.
A lot more talking out of St. Thomas now. Yep. I'm assuming their coach might have said, listen, you guys got to talk to each other out there because what we're doing is not working.
All right, let's shake off those bus legs, right?
Right.
Good passing right now. Good ball movement. Devin Young coming up with that ball behind the net. Draws the double.
Had Eric wide open on that one. A little too late.
Yep. Eric draws the double over to Devin Young. Tries to skip it over to Bick up top. St. Thomas jumping that passing lane.
Coming up with it.
You're right. St. Thomas is quick.
Fast moving. They make the breaks to the outside. Definitely on the run.
Yep.
Let's hope this guy doesn't have a cannon shot.
They got that touch.
There we go.
Rondo coming in. Knocking that ball out. Nice little stick check.
We got a trip with the flag.
Flag down.
Called it from here again. I should have my own flags up here.
You do.
Of course, I'd have to go back down there and get them.
You'd have to.
Then you wouldn't hear the soothing jazz voice of Joe McCarthy.
Right. Yes, both voices both. I can't even talk. Both voices brought to you today by Joe McCarthy.
Exactly.
Doing a little ventriloquism. That was a tongue twister. All right, Goffstown's third man up. Let's see what we can get here. All right, Dick bringing that ball. I'm going to get a quick touch. Let's see if we can capitalize on this penalty here. All right, over to Max on the far side. Ben O'Brien inside the box. They're going to wheel it back to Devin at X. Working that ball around.
Backside cut. Oh. Oh. Devin's holding on that ball a little bit too long.
Exactly. Bick with plenty of time. Oh. He had Max right there on the crease.
Yep. There was a good fake. I thought he was shooting that.
Yeah. Bounces past him. Luckily, Devin was there to knock the ball down, maintain possession. Back up to Bick. Bick with the quick shot.
All right. I was going to say nobody in the X position. I thought we were going to lose that one.
Ben O'Brien, luckily on that far side, getting there just before the goaltender.
We're standing. We're doing a lot of standing right now.
Yeah, we got about 5.5 minutes left here in the first half. Goffstown 3, St. Thomas 0.
That's the way I like to see it, Kev.
Yep. Nick Mason with that ball. Playing catch right there. Good save by the keeper just outside. Penalty about to expire, so we should be even strength. Goffstown 0 for 3 right now on their penalty, on their man up.
Goalie being chased.
Good ride by Goffstown. Ben O'Brien causing the deflection. Max Lajeunesse.
And for the goal.
And the goal.
Nice play.
All that caused right there by the ride by Ben O'Brien. Goaltender's out of the crease, harassed him, forced a bad pass. Max picks that up.
Again,
and as they say in hockey, c'est le but.
C'est le but. I think the St. Thomas, I think they weren't talking on that one. Didn't let the goalie know that Ben O'Brien was sneaking up on his backside. Got his stick in there for the floppy pass, and they were able to capitalize.
That was perfect. I'm going to give Ben O'Brien an assist on that one.
I would definitely
give him unofficial official stats, he's getting an assist.
It started with Ben.
That's right. It did. It did. Can't get a goal without the assist. At least that's what my dad told me.
I suppose you could give the assist to the goalie.
Good.
He did.
All right, Bick coming up with that one. A little inside our box, though, but we'll still count that one. Comes up with the ground ball over to Chuck on the far side. Bick with his 5th face-off win of the day. 4-0 your Goffstown Grizzlies with 4.5 minutes left here in the quarter.
Charlie getting the touch. Oh, and the over.
Going to be over and back. Luckily, the ref was quick with the whistle on that. That should have been a play on. St. Thomas comes up with possession like that on the over and back.
Especially where he's all alone, right?
Yep. Yeah, if they come up with possession uncontested like that, it's supposed to be a play on. But that's okay. That's why we ref from the skybox.
Everybody makes mistakes, Kev. Everybody.
Yes, so I'm told. Haven't experienced that yet.
Except for you and I.
That's right. All right, ball on the far side alley. Chappie on the ball. Giving him a little space out there. No need to close out on that. All right, ball up top. Seeing if they're going to do something here. Yep, Bickford playing some good D. Forcing him to the outside.
Oh,
Charlie with the quick slide.
Charlie with a
hits the head.
An unfortunate blow to the gentleman's head, going for the back stick. I don't know if they won't carry that penalty out, right? Because they just scored.
They shouldn't, right?
That kind of slowed them up. Charlie tried to do the double team and hit the back of the stick, but came down rather than up.
Right.
Which, yep, gonna hold him to the penalty.
Hold him to it. Yep.
Yesterday, same thing happened, but we didn't. They didn't pull the penalty or hold the penalty.
Oh, exactly. All right. So you got Bick on the draw. You got Caleb Gorton near side. No short stick midi because we're man down right now. Goffstown man unit about to get a test. Hopefully Bick can win this draw and we can get possession and eat some of that clock, right?
Gonna have to.
Bick working that hard. There you go. Comes up. Caleb gets that ball. Another win for Bick. I would look for Goffstown to get that ball in the box and then pull it out and start working some magic here. Try and kill the clock.
Chappie in the quick call to timeout by Goffstown. Try to set something up here. I think coach might have saw something that he wasn't too excited about.
I'm not certain. We're still in penalty, right?
We are.
I think coach may have called that because Max Lajeunesse jumped out onto the field, and I think we had one man too many. That's what my untrained eye saw.
And you are untrained.
I am untrained. Housebroken, but untrained. Our cameraman just shaking his head saying, what did I get myself into? Yeah, he may not be volunteering to do this again.
That's right. We tried to get a headset for David Dubois, but he said, heck no, I don't want one of those.
Yeah, you'll be hearing me chuckling and snorting with these two at, what were they, Statler and Waldorf?
Statler and Waldorf.
The Muppets. So 3 minutes, 44 seconds left here in the second quarter. Goffstown 4, St. Thomas 1. Goffstown doing a good job early on, moving that ball around. Goffstown with possession.
But in the penalty.
With a man down, I would get a quick touch here, and you probably see them pull that out and work the ball around. Probably about 45 seconds left on that penalty.
And I would say St. Thomas is going to double team and be on whoever has the ball, and they're going to be quick. They seem to be quick, although, you know, defensive-wise, we seem to be getting the best of them, but I'll knock on wood for that one because I don't want to be responsible for the next goal.
Yes, we did enough jinxing yesterday, so. All right, Bickford with that ball, gets his touch.
Bickford on, man on
he's
two.
Being doubled. He's being doubled. Ball down. St. Thomas up with that, now up with that ground ball. All right. Griffin Cook coming off the field. Caleb Gorton going on. All right, St. Thomas with the numbers.
Ooh.
Finn with the nice foot save, sticking that foot out just in time. Still a man down. Caleb Gorton with that ball near side. Gets that over to Rondo. Over the middle to Bick. Quick pass, switching field over to Chappie.
Just in the, you want that. You want the ball in the hands of Chappie for sure on that one.
Definitely. I apologize now for those of you trying to keep track of the game and watching the time at the bottom. It's not going to reflect actual game time. I'm a little slow in hitting the start.
We'll probably have to just bypass that and let you know there's 2:53 left in this left in this half.
Yep.
With the score of 4-1, Goffstown being up. Goffstown with the ball, still in penalty.
Yep, Bick with that ball, being doubled now. Being doubled, rolls through that.
Oh, we just picked up.
Penalties off. Nick Mason coming in off that man down. We're even strength. Nick cutting through from the pass from Bick. Nope.
St. Thomas now going into the penalty.
Nick tries to bounce that shot in, unfortunately over the net, and we're going to be man up here, our fourth man up of the day.
St. Thomas with the slash. Let's see, we need to capitalize here. Although I like the score 4-1, I like to see it 8-1.
Right. All right, Goffstown with the restart. All right. 4th man up possession of this half and of the game. Devin Young with the ball over to Max Lajeunesse. Wheels it quickly over to Mason. Gets that ball over to Bick, who's down behind net. St. Thomas not falling for that. They're staying packed in the middle. Dubois with that ball now out to the wing. Gets Devin. St. Thomas quickly closing out on that. Yep. Coach yelling for them to move that. They should be wheeling that ball.
Nope.
Bick
in the crease.
Bick with the goal. Unfortunately, no goal. Bick was in the crease. Still 4-1. Minute 50 to go.
So coach, yelling at them, telling them to move the ball, holding on to it a little bit too long. When you're in that penalty situation where you're man up, moving the ball faster is the better way to go.
Exactly. St. Thomas rushing that pass. So
one of those errant passes, but they come up with it.
They come up with that. All right. And even strength now. So Goffstown 0 for 4 in there, man up. Leading the game 4-1. St. Thomas with that ball going left to right.
And for your clock time, we got 1 minute and 15 seconds left in this half.
Eric Dubois came over. He's playing defense now. He came over on the ride from the attack position. Playing some good defense there. St. Thomas swings the ball over.
Oh, nice save.
Finn with the nice save.
Right to the bucket.
Yeah. That's a nice momentum builder there, right? That could have been a heartbreaker, giving up a goal with under a minute left. Bick going coast to coast here off that pass from Finn Grant. Gets his touch. He's got time. He's got time. Draws the LSM coming in from St. Thomas. Max Lajeunesse with the ball there at the face-off circle. They're going to work that around. Probably content hold possession for that last shot.
Yeah, we got 39 seconds left in this quarter.
Nick Mason inverted.
Coming in hard.
Draws the second. Ooh.
With the quick shot.
Yep.
Quick underhand shot. 32 seconds left.
All right, Ben O'Brien with the quick restart. Over to Devin Young. 30 seconds, as Joe McCarthy just said.
Yes. Nice repeat.
Yeah. Oh, Eric Dubois getting that ball. Skip past that over to Peyton Bickford.
Peyton Bickford with a big bounce high shot.
Yeah.
We've lost a lot of balls this year, Kev, over that fence.
We have. My ball bucket in my garage is full. Just kidding.
Nice slice.
Nice.
Nick Mason with the shot and the goal.
Devin Young hitting the cutting Nick Mason. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Goffstown 5.
Nice move, Kev. All our goals, I think, so far have been on smart cuts.
Correct.
So hopefully we will continue with that, and everybody else on the sideline is going to do the same. With a score of 5-1, your Goffstown Grizzlies being up. 8 seconds left in this half. St. Thomas, I think, is going to have to talk about what to do.
You know what I like about that goal? I think this is the first time in the last couple of games we've scored the goal with short time left in the half.
I think you're right on that one.
The last couple of games we've given up that goal with short time left.
Peyton coming out with the win.
6, 5, 4.
Goffstown looking for something quick to Max Lajeunesse.
Oh, in a goal!
0.3 seconds left. Doesn't show on your clock on your TV. I looked over. 0.3. That was some quick ball movement right there. That's how you end a half. That is how you end a half. Max Lajeunesse getting the ball from, I think that was Bick to Dubois to Lajeunesse in record time. 6-1, your Goffstown Grizzlies.
St. Thomas with no answers.
Nope.
Absolutely no answers.
All right, so that's the half. Goffstown 6, St. Thomas 1. All right, back for third quarter action here. Ooh, good first half by Goffstown.
Very good half. Yeah. We had great play, which is what they had in yesterday's game in the first quarter. Fell short in the other 3 quarters, although we came up with that win. But so far today, it seems to be working with them. 2 quarters of great cutting, great ball movement, and it shows it in the score.
Yep. Goffstown 6, St. Thomas 1. Heard Coach Lewis before he took the team off to the huddle. Don't be complacent.
Can't be complacent.
No, let's keep that pedal to the metal. You know, 5-goal lead, that's nothing, especially in the sport of lacrosse. It's such a quick game. You know, let's try and get a face-off win here, and let's see if we can't get that 7th goal and keep building on that.
I think yesterday we were up 4 goals the whole game.
Exactly.
And then turned around in a matter of minutes.
All right. Bick at face-off X. Caleb Gorton here near side with the pole. Max Lajeunesse on the far side.
St. Thomas has no answer for Peyton Bickford.
Okay, Bick with the face-off win. We get the touch over to Max
Nick Null with
Lajeunesse.
the quick cut. Drop ball.
Knocked down. St. Thomas with that ball. Ben O'Brien harassing the pole from St. Thomas,
Great
staying on him
defense.
tight. They're close to that. Yeah.
Looks like Max looks like they might be calling Max for a penalty on that one.
Yeah,
I didn't quite see that, but
No, I think he got the slash. I saw the ref's arm go up. I thought he was going to call them for failure to advance, but it looks like it's going to be a penalty on Goffstown.
drop
Ball down.
I was wondering if that was a cross check. Nope, got him with the slash. 1 minute.
1 minute. Slash on Max Lajeunesse for the slash.
Must have come across with the helmet. Might have
I
been
think
a
so.
little bit too high. Probably bounced off the helmet. Goffstown.
Goffstown on their man-down unit. Chappie, Caleb up top. You got Bickford in the middle. Rondo and Coleman down low by the crease. Finn Grant in net.
St. Thomas scored last time we were man down, so let's see if we can hold them off.
All right, St. Thomas with the ball in the far alley, gets their touch, works that ball down to X. Yep.
Ooh. Oh, what a shot.
Quick goal by St. Thomas there from the wing. I don't know if Finn was screened on that one or.
Aiden Crisp with the crisp shot above
Oh!
the head of Finn Grant. So with the score to 6-2, is your clock working today, Kev? Is it
Clock's
over
working.
there?
Clock's
All right.
working.
Just wanted to make sure the fans knew that where we were in the game. So St. Thomas with that quick goal. We were in the penalty, so we don't go there too often. Peyton Bickford digging it out again.
Bickford gets that draw. Max Lajeunesse coming up
Max
with the
with the
ground
good
ball, getting the touch.
Saving that one.
Yeah, Caleb Gorton coming off. We're going to have Nick Nault coming on. All right. Goffstown settling into their settled offense. Not as good as Joe's crisp with the crisp shot, but
Hey,
Sorry.
you can't all be good like me.
they never work when you try. Ben O'Brien with the ball to Devin Young at X.
Don't force it, Kev.
I know. Devin Young being guarded by the long sticks. Going to look to try
ball
and do
down.
some ball movement here. Lost possession of that. See if we can come up with that ground ball.
St. Thomas's defense is definitely holding strong.
They got a swarming D. I would say that's a loose ball push on St. Thomas. Goffstown going to maintain possession. All right, DuBois with the quick restart over to Bick. You got Nick Nault.
Ooh, looked like a ward.
Yep, you heard
St. Thomas saw the
Yeah.
ward too. The referees didn't on that one.
Commentating crew, the fans, everybody. But all that matters for that call, the guys in black and white. Goffstown maintaining possession. You got Bickford trying to draw that guy left, nothing there. Nick Nault up top. Over to Ben O'Brien.
I was going to say, I think we had better success with the ball behind the net
Yep.
than we do up on the top.
Yeah, Bickford trying to get that short stick down below, see if he can invert here. Still got that short stick. Draws the quick double by the pole coming off the crease.
Not a crisp pass, but picked
No.
up by Devin Young. Chased out there,
Gets
though.
the pass.
Defense coming very far out.
Yeah, for sure, using one of Joe's
There you go.
sayings.
Don't get caught up in that. You'll say it all the
No,
time.
Exactly. Nolte with the ball in the alley.
Now I feel like I should say it.
I was baiting you there, Joe.
See how you are, Kev? You're trying to bring me down.
That's right. Devin Young with the quick pass over to Ben O'Brien here near side. Swarmed by that defender. Pulling that out quick. Nolte with that ball left-handed. Going to make the quick pass over to Bick. Back to Nolte. We got to get those passes up.
Yeah. Can't throw short. Can't throw bad passes against this team.
Yeah, yesterday we were able to make those passes. Keene was playing a loose zone, so they weren't able to capitalize on those errant passes or those, misjudged passes. St. Thomas capitalizing on those. Ooh.
Devin Young with the miscommunication.
Yeah, I don't think he expected Nick to cut like he did. Luckily, we're even numbers here, so even strength. Yeah, ball up top.
Ooh.
Off of Rondo's shoulder.
Rondo feeling that one.
Yeah, and Finn Grant with the quick thinking gets back there, so Goffstown's going to have the ball. You're going to see Coleman with that ball. Over to Max Lajeunesse. Okay, Max trying to go coast to coast here.
Oh,
he goes.
ball down.
Nope, ball down.
Gets the touch.
St. Thomas bench a little more rowdy right now. Rowdier.
Rowdier. I think the coach might have had some stern words because the defense is definitely stronger this half.
Yep. I think their bus legs are gone. So all right,
Yep.
Bick trying to drive through. He was everything all over him there. So all right, Devin Young with that ball, trying to take it out. All right, Max Lajeunesse coming off.
Julian
coming
in for a little action.
You saw a lot of action in the game on Wednesday as a defensive midi. Had a couple of nice stand-ups when Bo middies were trying to drive.
Who?
Julian.
Really?
Did, yeah, he played. Him and Gibby were playing a lot of just defensive midi shifts.
Huh.
Yeah. There you go. Devin being worked on pretty hard there by 24 from St. Thomas. Dishes the ball off to Mason. Dishes it to Dubois up top. Wow, quick closeout by St. Thomas there. Eric, I think, thought he had that lane to drive.
St. Thomas means business right now.
Yeah. Well, down 4 goals. St. Thomas right now probably playing for playoff positioning. I think they're comfortably in the playoff picture. Yeah. St. Thomas jumping that lane. Ben O'Brien giving chase.
Wide open. Oh, Goffstown paying the price for that one.
Yep.
The errant passes. Well, maybe it wasn't an errant pass. It was a not a good catch. How's that?
St. Thomas jumping those passing lanes right now, anticipating what's going on. So I think they just stepped it up a gear.
They definitely stepped it up a gear. Goffstown's going to have to step it up themselves to keep ahead of this.
Yeah, they were quick in the first half, but I think now we're seeing even a quicker pace.
Got our score cut in half. Score 6-3. 6.5 minutes left. Goffstown's got to be on their toes for sure.
Yeah. Cookie on the far side. Bick face-off X. Chuck here on the near side with the long stick. 6-3. Goffstown in the lead. And Bick wins that ball over to Cookie. That's the 10th face-off win for Bick today.
Kevin's statistics.
His unofficial official stats.
Unofficial.
U.S. Lacrosse usually calls me after every game for the unofficial official stats. So.
And Kevin's number is 1-800-KEVIN.
That's right. Haven't found those other numbers yet, but Nick Mason with the ball up top. He's going to get that ball over to Cookie. Joe's favorite saying when Griffin cuts, here's the cookie cutter.
There's the cookie cutter.
Ben O'Brien with that ball. Looking at my cameraman right now, just shaking his head again, saying, what did I get myself into?
He volunteered. We're all volunteers.
That's right. He's going to get the same check we do. A lot of zeros.
Right.
Nick Mason with that ball lefty. It looked like he was going to pull the trigger. Pulls that ball out instead. Gets that to Cookie up top.
St. Thomas definitely has stepped up their game.
Yeah, Griffin driving. Oh, he's got some space. Takes that nice save by the St. Thomas goaltender. Cook trying to bounce that ball in the patch of dirt.
Ryan Flanagan.
Fans are probably saying, no, we're hearing a lot more of Kevin now. We liked it better when he was working with the clock.
Exactly.
St. Thomas with the ball. Haven't got their touch yet. Maddie Fleming on the ball.
Oop.
Dish up front. Finn
Nice
with a nice save. Rebound by St. Thomas. That guy right there on the crease. Goffstown's got to recover a little quicker here.
Yeah, Goffstown's kind of something's not working right now.
Nope. Hate to be the criticizing voice, but our recovery is a little slower here in the second half to start.
That's making sure. Hopefully, it's not that complacent thing that we spoke about.
That's right.
Shots getting off.
Okay, St. Thomas with the shot just wide. They're going to have the quick restart here to start the. I don't think any balls on the end line. So
definitely a lot of pressure being put on right now by the offensive side of St. Thomas.
Okay, St. Thomas driving. Good defense by Maddie
Wide open
Fleming.
in the middle.
Yep. Coleman closing out on that. Here we go. Okay.
You know, I don't hear Goffstown talking to one another. That's
Griffin Cook playing some good D, forcing him out to the outside of the box. Looks like he's trying
Maddie
to roll.
Fleming. Yeah, Maddie Fleming got nobody. Nope. He ain't got nobody.
He got no one. Rondo forcing that pass out there. All right, Goffstown closing out a little quicker now. All right, ball here near side. Nope, he still has it. Don't fall for the fake.
Right.
Coleman just shadowing him right now. All right. Chappie on the ball. Nice push on the arms. Good wrap. Matty Fleming coming out. Nice double by Chappie. Ball down's got to come up with White. I think everybody but the backup goalie was in that scrum. Okay, Griff with the ball going left to right on your screen. Gets the ball into Dubois here on the inside of the box. He's going to take that over to Connor Donovan at X. Connor going to take that ball the alley over to Devin.
Connor getting some play time, too.
Yep.
Oh. What do we get there? 50 blue with the slash. 50 or 53?
I don't know.
I don't see a 50 out there. Maybe he's seeing 50, but it's 53.
That must have been behind the play, 'cause I didn't see a flag. And the only reason they called that, even though we had possession, I think Devin pulled it out of the box, right?
Yep.
So once that flag is thrown, you've got possession in the box. You have to maintain that possession.
I was wondering if Devin even knew there was a penalty.
No, I didn't hear flag down. Obviously, we're watching the play. We weren't looking behind us, right?
Right.
All right, Goffstown's man up here. Bick with the ball going to X. This is our 5th man-up opportunity. Unsuccessful the first 4 times.
Oh, and a goal.
And success on that time. 5th time's a charm.
That's right. Didn't jump into the box this time.
Nope.
Stayed clear of the big white line.
5th time's a charm. Bick with the goal from getting that ball going.
So so the score 7-3. 3.5 minutes left in the third. Goffstown showing that they're just as serious as St. Thomas on this one.
Little life. 3:39 here left in the third quarter.
Let's keep it going 7-up.
Fitzy getting the first action of the day here near side. Max Lajeunesse on the far side. Peyton Bickford face off X.
Face off dirt.
I like that little dramatic tone there.
That's right, the dramatic pause with the face off X.
All right. Peyton working that one. Gets that over to Fitzy. That's win number 11 for Bick.
Fitzy with the quick pass and the quick run off.
Yeah, Max Lajeunesse with the ball.
Max being quickly doubled.
Yeah.
Almost tripled here.
Yeah. Still haven't got the touch yet.
Nope.
Need to work that ball.
Still no touch.
No. It's tight.
Oh. Nope.
Failure to
Didn't
advance.
That's not what you're hoping for at this point of the
No,
game.
I think Max may have thought he got it in there on the when he was on the alley, but no touch. Failure to advance. Turnover to St. Thomas. Devin Young with the hard ride. Eric Dubois doubling. Knocks the ball down. St. Thomas able to maintain possession. Okay, Chappie trying to jump that pass.
Nobody watching number 27 coming in. That's an errant pass right there.
Pass in the
Out of bounds.
The freshly cut grass helps with that one. Ball's going to turn over to Goffstown there. So we've got 2:45 left the third quarter. Goffstown 7, St. Thomas 3.
Pass up to Max Lajeunesse.
Yeah, Max wheeling and dealing. He's quadruple teamed.
Yep. Nice footwork there.
I'm sure he's going to get the touch this time.
He's
as
definitely
he
going
does.
to. And he dropped the ball.
Trail checked on that one as he gets the touch. A little too complacent, I think, there.
Yeah. I think he got the touch. Was going to quickly pull it out. And
Charlie Keith coming in, taking down a whole lot of blue. He should come up with that ground ball. Oh,
nope.
Just out of bounds. But he does take the coach out from St. Thomas on his way out.
Good play.
Yep. Knocking down the coach or the good hustle?
We'll leave that up to the fans.
That's right.
For the fans to decide.
All right, St. Thomas with the quick restart. They get their touch. Okay, Goffstown trying to mark up here, shouting numbers. All right, everybody. Rondo on the ball. Coleman now there.
Good cutting for St. Thomas, but ball's not close enough to get a good pass off.
Nick Mason was right on his hip, so nothing's going to happen there. All right, ball here near side, rotating that back up to face-off circle. Trying to draw Chuck out. Chuck's not going to fall for that one.
Goffstown playing a tight defense right now, tight and low.
Yep. All right, they're rotating that ball quick.
Ooh, nice catch
over to
there.
The side.
Wild shot.
Yeah, I think he thought he had a little more time there, but he couldn't come down and take the shot. Chuck was right on those hands.
Chuck's got the height on him and the big stick.
All right,
got a ball right over there.
No, he's got the ball. They're just waiting for to get him into the proper positioning. Chappie all over that ball, giving chase. Staying on his hands, He wants to roll him back. Nothing there. Gets the ball up to the top.
Two blue up top.
There you go.
Nice.
Nick Mason's good defense there as a short stick. Okay, he's going left. He's going to try and roll him left. No, Nick Mason again with some good defense, keeping
Great
him to the
defense.
outside.
Oop, still getting off a shot, but not a very good
Finn
one.
Grant giving some chase. Blue ball.
Calling it blue. That was a lot of work. Finn even slowed down.
Yeah, I need a break after watching Finn run for that one. 1 minute left in the third quarter.
Oop. One of those errant
Yeah,
passes again, giving Goffstown the ball. Oh. I guess we got a discussion going on here by the referee. Coaches seem to be confused.
Coaches are confused. Players are confused. Somehow St. Thomas with the ball. I don't know. Looked like they had the ball, made the over and back pass, but
Hadn't waited for the whistle, but I don't know why the referee didn't re-blow his whistle.
little stick action going on in the middle. Ref telling them to watch their sticks.
With Rondo
And number 10.
I don't have number 10, but Rondo and the other guy.
Yeah, and the other guy. Hey, that's two other guys. Actually, number 10 was the other guy last
Was
time.
it?
Yeah, it was.
So Rondo and the other guy.
Joe and his made-up names. I love it.
Oh, they got the flag.
Locked-in penalty, 27 blue.
Kev, what is a locked-in penalty?
Locked-in penalty, Joe, means any penalty, typically, other team scores, the penalty is released. In a locked position, you can score as often as you want. The penalty is not released, so a non-releasable penalty.
So he'll be in there if we score 4 goals here.
He's in there for all 4 of them.
All right.
22 seconds left. It was a 1-minute penalty. It started with about 30 seconds to go in the half. Goffstown's probably going to try and just work that ball around, hopefully keep possession.
Nope, lost possession.
Lost possession on that one. 8 seconds to go.
And the shot. Goffstown falling short on that one.
2 seconds left in the quarter, giving that up. 7-4.
Goal scored by number 24.
Not what Goffstown had planned on.
No, I think Goffstown was trying to work that ball around, keep possession so they could have the free start on the start of the fourth quarter. And again, hate to use this word, but complacency.
Yeah, and you know what? It's the passing, right? If you throw at someone's feet, it's a lot harder to catch down there than where it is up at your shoulder.
All right, St. Thomas capitalizing that on the man down.
Still man
scoring.
down.
Yep.
2-1.
St. Thomas coming up with a win.
So end of 3 quarters, your Goffstown Grizzlies 7, St. Thomas Saints 4. And unfortunately, I think St. Thomas has the momentum right now.
They've got the momentum. They definitely they're looking at this. They want the win.
Right.
Both teams want the win. That's kind of a not a good way to put it, but St. Thomas I think has a stronger chance of getting into the playoffs. And if they were to lose here today, I think that might hurt their chances.
Right. I think they're in it. Probably right now, like you said, probably playoff seeding. Probably want to host a first-round game. So, coach saying, hey, let's knock the rust off from the bus legs and let's see what we got here.
Bus legs, if you're in the fourth quarter and you still got bus legs, you got some issues.
Right. But we did see a different pace of play from St. Thomas, more urgency in that third quarter. So
definitely more urgency, and I think you're going to see an even more urgent St. Thomas come out here in the fourth quarter.
Goffstown getting riled up now, so they're out early. Hopefully get that face off, and should be in a man up, probably about 24 seconds. Something about that, right? They started about 36.
Yeah, I'd say 24 seconds.
Yeah. So,
will they go with the reface? Yep.
Yeah, because there was no possession, right? So, all right, Bickford on the draw, Caleb Gorton on the far side, and Max Lajeunesse here short side. And of course, St. Thomas at number 27 in the box going to have their long stick midi as their only wing player here on the draw. So
a little disorderly conduct.
Yeah. I got Bick for 11 for 13 right now on the draws, so we'll see if we can make this number 12. Let's get a take it and make it kind of scenario. Bick working hard there. Both guys fighting for it.
Oh, kicking the ball. Let's
still
see what we got.
Still nothing.
Goffstown coming up.
Goffstown coming. Max Lajeunesse getting that ground ball. 15 seconds into the
ball
quarter.
down.
That was a long face-off. Whew. There you go. Goffstown swarming there.
Yep. Not being
St.
able to
Thomas
go up with the
coming
ball,
up with
leaving
that.
an open man.
Yep. Bad pass. Rondo giving chase. and we're even strength.
Blue ball. We got to push on white.
Loose ball push there, even strength. St. Thomas with the ball in the alley.
Goffstown not able to capitalize on that locked-in man down.
Nope.
Actually took got a goal scored against.
Right. Again, the unforced errors, right? First unforced error caused St.
Oh!
Thomas goal.
Another long stick shot right there.
Yeah, St. Thomas with the shot from the top. 7-5.
Tell you, this game, you snap your fingers. It goes one way and then goes the other.
Goal scored by number 19.
Finn not feeling it right now. Defense breaking down for Goffstown. St. Thomas with the momentum, and hopefully we can turn that around quickly.
Right.
Get back to our 3 quarters of great play, and don't seem to be starting it in the fourth for sure.
Just over 11 minutes left in this game. Plenty of time. Goffstown with the 2-goal lead. Bick face-off X. Fitzy on the far side. Max Lajeunesse here, Griffin Cook near side. Bick taken into his own hands.
Again,
wins that draw.
Another errant pass right there.
Low pass to Dubois. Dubois fighting for the ball. It's got to come up white.
Dubois getting pushed, I think.
5 St. Thomas guys there to 2 Goffstown. We come up with the loose ball possession. Bick has that ball in the alley for the quick restart. All right, gets that ball over to Nick Mason. Let's get our settled offense going here. Over to Bick, who's wheeling and dealing.
Got to make those passes. You can't, if it's not there, it's not there.
No.
I don't know what else to say.
Right.
If it's not there, pass the ball.
If it's not there, I think you said that before. If it's not there, it's not there.
If it's not there, it's not there.
St. Thomas, though, closing out quickly, though.
Oh, St. Thomas with their defense. You know what? They got spectacular defense.
Yeah, Devin Young over to Peyton Bickford. Over to Cookie. Well, they're closing out quickly. They're jumping the passing lanes. Going to make Goffstown earn everything they can right now. Nick Mason driving. Dribbles through.
That's all right. We'll take that.
We didn't get the rebound. St. Thomas did, but they just kind of shuffled it out there. Cookie getting the ball before it gets over midfield. All right, works it back in.
Good hustle by Cookie on that one.
Settled offense here for Goffstown. We got just under 10 minutes. Goffstown 7, St. Thomas 5. Peyton Bickford driving, goal line extended. He's being harassed, double team there. Ben O'Brien giving chase. All right, Goffstown's going to have the restart here in the alley. Ben O'Brien with that restart.
We got to have good shots here. We got to have good, clean shots. We can't force this. I think too many times this season we've tried to force the shot off to try to score, and I think we need to just go back to what we did in the first half, which was cut, good passes, good scores.
Bickford with that ball, drawing a third. He's got the short stick on him. Yeah, at this point, you get a 2-goal lead. Be content with possessing the ball. Good passes with that possession.
Yep.
And then if you've got the shot, take that shot. Otherwise, pull it out and, make St. Thomas have to come get that ball. Griffin Cook drawing the second. Bad little shuttle pass over to Bick. Turnover, St. Thomas taking the ball upfield. 9 minutes to go. Gets that touch. Coleman hedging on that slide. Quick recovery back to goal line extended. Chappie on the ball now. He's going to force him to make that pass up top.
The Goffstown boys feeling it. I think they know that they've made some serious mistakes. And
Griffin Cook causing that offensive guy to roll. Gets that ball back up to the top. Nick Mason playing some good D, forcing that pass. Chappie's going to close out here. I expect a couple of quick little pokes there. Poke and lift, knocks the ball down.
Would not want to be on the receiving end of a...
No. You don't know they're coming because they're so quick, and the force behind that is just brutal.
Goffstown ball?
Yeah, Goffstown ball caused by the quick poke by Chappie, and then the 3-on-3 scrum. Loose ball push there on St. Thomas. Goffstown pushing that ball upfield.
Caleb, is that... Nope, that's Chappie.
That's Chappie. Quick pass to Nick Mason, gets that on the drag, drops the defender, and the goal.
Needed that one.
Needed that one. Quick change of momentum right there. Chappie with the goal. Gets Nick Mason, right? Gets that ball behind him, comes up with that pass, sheds the defender, quick goal.
Yeah. St. Thomas not quick to get back on defense. Had one man on Nick, and can't leave one man on Nick.
No, Nick Mason with the third goal of the game. Chappie with the assist.
If I had a hat, I'd throw it in.
You would. Then we'd have to
Go get it.
go get it.
We could send David.
That's right. No, we need David right now.
Oh. David would be looking down at the hat. He wouldn't be filming
That's
the
right.
game. Bain with another face-off.
Bick winning it to himself. Goffstown 8, St. Thomas 5. All right, Bick wins that to himself. We're going to have to get the touch here. Max Lajeunesse with that ball wheeling it there.
Got to get a touch. No touch yet. Yep.
All right, coach screaming for the timeout. Goffstown not getting them inside the box. You get 10 seconds once you get, we've talked about this in the past, 10 seconds. Get it over midfield, 10 seconds to get the touch.
And I hate to say it, unfortunately,
but
I
I
think
don't
that was Max, though, again, right?
It was, but St. Thomas, though, locking off pretty good, though.
Yes.
I mean, he was doubled. We were in the middle of a substitution, and we couldn't find that guy to make that pass.
It was definitely a good call by the coaches for the timeout. Right. Although it does eliminate your timeout for when you need it at the end.
Right.
But
we've still got one more to go. So 8-5 Goffstown, 7:43 to go. Goffstown with the momentum and the ball going right to left on your screen, and we come out of this timeout. Goffstown seems fired up now. We didn't have that last quarter.
You know what? They need to be fired up. 7:43 in the last quarter. The score's close. St. Thomas wants to come here for a win. Goffstown wants the win just as bad, but St. Thomas seems to be coming out hard on the defense. Goffstown's got to be hard on their offense for sure.
Right.
Both coaches giving some words of wisdom in their huddles,
right.
and
some last minute adjustments, right?
Let's see what happens here.
All right. Bick with that ball at face-off circle. You're going to see him go in there and get that touch. I'm sure that was the point of emphasis in that timeout.
Exactly.
Get the darn touch. All right, Bick going to draw that quick second, possibly a third, shutting that defender. Gets the ball to Nolte. Nolte over to Max there in the alley. Again, I think you'll be content with trying to possess, looking for the good pass or the good shot. Don't rush anything.
And take some time off the clock too.
Right.
I mean, let's take the time off the clock and get a good shot.
Yeah, Max with
if
that
it's
ball.
there.
Right, Max with that ball over to Nolte. Nolte's going to get that over to Devin. Devin's good at shutting the defender and eating some clock here. So, again, near side alley, Max Lajeunesse with the ball, being harassed by the pull from St. Thomas over to Devin Young.
Yep.
Draws the quick second, decides not to take the shot. Smart play. Let's maintain possession. Skips that over to Nolte up top. Nolte going left to right, sheds his defender, shoots
Shots
left.
in the score on a
bounce.
Nice left-handed shot. Bounced off the front of the goalie wasn't down far enough. Just hit the grass just right.
I don't know.
Shot up high.
I don't know if Nolte was on his knees or on the way to getting to his knees on that one.
I think he was tripping and he ripped it off. I guess he used the coming down as his momentum, and we're going to this 9-5.
Nolte, after an extended absence, coming back today, getting the goal. That was pretty. Again, waiting for perfect shot.
Yep.
Nothing crazy. Nothing
Good
crazy.
opportunity. That time they had nice high passes, nice crisp passes.
Yep.
No errant passes.
Ooh, errant. Caleb Gorton far side, Max Lajeunesse near side, Bick face off X. 9-5 Grizzlies.
Bickford, can't see from the dust.
No,
when the dust settles, we'll see who has it, and it comes up with St. Thomas.
Comes up St. Thomas ball.
Don't leave him wide open. Rondo being
Goffstown
bumped
fight
off.
for that ball. St. Thomas coming up with it. See that sense of urgency right now.
6:21 left. They got to be urgent.
Caleb was giving some chase. They get rid of the ball. They're back up top. All right, number 19, Longpole has the ball.
Longpole.
You don't see that too often in a settled offensive
I
situation.
think he scored their last one. I'm not quite sure, but it was definitely a long stick that scored that last shot. Right up high over the defense.
Well, they got to be comfortable then with his stick handling skills, so they've got him in a settled offensive set.
Yep.
He's still in there in the middle.
Ooh, nice save.
Off Finn's helmet. Nope. Caleb giving chase.
Caleb with the push.
Yep,
Ball
that's
back
okay.
going back to St. Thomas.
We'll take those loose ball pushes anytime, right?
Oh, definitely.
There you go. Rondo
quick
coming in
shot.
with the trail check. Finn giving chase. Coleman coming up with that ball. Tripped. How is that not a penalty?
That I don't know. I think he might have just lost his footing. From this side, I think he just lost his footing.
When the stick was between the feet?
Exactly.
Okay, Peyton Bickford playing defense. Wild shot to the outside.
That's a keeper for our fans. Way over there in the corner.
Yep. Save them from having to get some ticks and go in the woods to get them, right? All right.
Looks like St. Thomas
Goffstown playing some good defense here, extending out. What were you going to say, Joe?
St. Thomas taking out their long stick, putting in a short stick on this one.
It's like got their first string offensive set out there. At number 4 with that ball over to the corner. Chappie slowly closing out. Coleman slowly closing out there.
They look very much alike.
They do.
Oh, all right, interference.
Off ball interference. I thought that whistle was being blown for Coleman being a little too aggressive.
Right?
No, off ball interference on blue going Goffstown's way.
Oh! Was that the cannon?
That was the Coleman cannon. The Coleman cannon. Oh. Coleman hand your hand with that one off the quick restart. Coast to coast, right to left. The Coleman cannon.
Fantastic shot. Hard and fierce. That was a great shot.
Coleman the first year with that long stick.
Really?
Took that up the last game of the indoor session.
What was he? What did he play? What position did he play last year?
He was an attack. Been an attack the last couple of years, all through youth lacrosse. Took it up the last game as a necessity because we needed a pole.
Yep. Working well for him.
Yeah, quickly called coach after that game and said, Coach, I want to convert to defense. Coach said, we'll see.
I think it was a good choice.
Good choice. Playing some good aggressive defense and then getting his offensive addiction satisfied there.
Coleman's first goal for the season this
First goal for the season. All right. Eric Lacerte coming in, getting the touch over to DuBois. We got 10-5 Goffstown. Max Lejeunesse with that ball up top. Got about 4 minutes to go. I'm sure that clock at the bottom of your screen is wrong. I apologize.
Kevin's clock skills are not what they used to be.
I
don't know if you ever did clock timing.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's because I don't have fingerprints, so I can't use the iPad correctly.
Kevin used to be a money launderer, so
That's
he
right,
took off his fingerprints. And
yeah, there you go. Max Lejeunesse shunning the defender. Nice save by St. Thomas goaltender.
Where did we just go with that?
We go off on
Kevin's
a lot
not
of
a money
tangents.
launderer. I just want to let you know.
Just a bank thief.
That's right.
Okay. Peyton Bickford giving chase.
St. Thomas the wind up. Nice check.
Nice trail check. Bick coming up, doubled on that
ball.
ball.
Oh, we got the push. Did we going to get it?
Nope. But
no
we do
whistle.
get the ball. Max Lejeunesse running upfield, gets the touch.
I think St. Thomas getting a little frustrated now.
It's okay. We won't take the call on that one because, hey, we got the possession. Otherwise, it gives them a chance to restart. So
right.
We'll take that. 3:12 to go here in the game.
Ooh,
Bickford with that ball over to Eric Lacerte up top. Eric getting his first looks of the game. Devin Young with that ball.
Should be playing a little keep away here.
Yeah, 5-goal lead, under 3 minutes. Let's possess that ball. Nothing stupid right now. We don't need the goals. We just clock is our friend, right?
That's right.
Eric Lacerte over to Devin Young. Be content with moving that ball around.
Yep, just keep the ball moving. Somebody should be moving to get open. See you right there?
Yeah, that's going to be an over in the back.
Yep.
Okay, yep. Good job by Rondo there, fighting for that one, so it won't be a quick retake.
Definitely got to, when you can't stand still.
Yep, nice trail check by Charlie Keith coming in. Bickford with that ball over to Chappie. Chappie going into the box. Can we get another Chappie cannon? No, Chappie's being smart. Chappie being smart.
Well, we got a Chappie cannon. We got a Coleman cannon.
Right.
So which cannon are we going to see?
I don't know.
Max this time.
And those of you in town, the Boston Cannons also play nearby.
That's right.
Okay, Max Lejeunesse over to Julian. Back to Julian. We're coming up on 2 minutes. 5-goal lead for Goffstown. New rule this year, 4 goals or less. The only time it's 2 minutes. Get it in, keep it in. So with a 5-goal lead under 2 minutes, Goffstown is going to be content to run the whole offensive side of this midfield, right?
Well, should be the plan.
That's the plan.
Should be the plan.
We know what to say about best laid plans, right?
Exactly.
Nick Mason with that ball now, just trying to chew some clock. Minute 40. Gets the second defender, gets it over to Julian. Quick pass over to Max, skips that over, back over to Julian. That Julian or Devin?
No, that's
Devin. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Julian's down low.
Yeah, I apologize.
Uh-oh.
Don't have my eyes on today. Nick Mason with that ball. Quick little give
flip
and go
over.
there with Devin Young.
Get that scoop and
Get
run
that
it around
ball
the
in
back.
the alley.
Should
Yep.
head around to the X. Minute and
That's
17
Devin's
left.
home right there, right at
Exactly.
X.
Minute and 15 left. Looks like Goffstown's going to come. Ooh. Julian taking a nice hard hit. I think Goffstown's going to come away with the win here today.
Yep, got a minute left in the game. Goffstown 10, St. Thomas 5. This should be a 3-game win streak, Joe.
That's what I'm going to call it.
Yeah, we got Manchester Memorial coming up on Tuesday.
Away game?
Away game at Memorial. 5 o'clock start. This win here should get Goffstown to 5-8. Max Lajeunesse now going upfield. He's going to get the quick touch over to Devin.
St. Thomas with the flag.
Oh, we got a penalty here on the behind the play.
At this point here, I think the penalties are more frustration for St. Thomas.
Right.
They were hoping to come in here for a win, but Goffstown took that away from them.
Yep. No, Goffstown came out with some adrenaline, some intensity early on.
Got a little nerve-wracking there because St. Thomas creeped up to, you know, two goals behind, and
got within a couple of goals, and
Goffstown figured themselves out and brought it back.
Yep.
So 32 seconds left in this game. Score 10-5, is it? 10-5.
10-5 for your Grizzlies. Yet this young team maturing at the right time. Hopefully this playoff push can get them into the playoffs.
Great defense right there.
Nick Mason's pass deflected by St. Thomas.
There we go.
We're just going to let you listen to the sweet sounds of this game here to close it out.
10 seconds left. You can hear the countdown from Steve Fountain. Peyton Bickford just going to hold it. Oh, going to throw it, I guess. There we go. Goffstown.
Yep. What are you going to say?
Goffstown with the big win.
Yeah, that's all she wrote. Goffstown 10, St. Thomas 5. Very good effort. Again, though, probably only about 3.5 quarters, but enough. They were able to recover, get that momentum back their way, and
the 3.5 quarters were key. It's that one quarter we got to worry about. You got to play 4 quarters in this game.
Right.
4 full quarters. Got to play hard. We did come up with a win, so moving on to Memorial, is it?
Moving on to Memorial.
5 o'clock.
Yep, 5-8. Goffstown Grizzlies head into Memorial. I think Memorial 1 win, maybe 2, but we'll be at Memorial on Tuesday, 5 o'clock start. 3-game win streak on the line.
There we go.
All right, we'll see you next time. Thank you.